Alright, we are continuing on with our text-dependent analysis. We are answering the question, why is the panda population decreasing? So we're using information from both the articles to answer that question. Right now, we are on our second piece of citing evidence. We are going to use this article, pandas. So we're going to say, according to, we need to make sure we say what the article is. According to pandas, so right now we're writing that right here, sentence starter. According to pandas, and I'm going to put that quotation marks because it's the title. So I have according to pandas, it says, then we're going to use quotation marks because we're taking something directly from the text. So we've already looked through this article. Right now, I want you to underline, because bamboo plants take so long to grow into mature plants, there have been shortages in the past. So, it looks like a little more is underlined. I just want you to underline that line. Because bamboo plants take so long to grow into mature plants, there have been shortages in the past. So we already said according to the text, or according to pandas, it says, now you're going to fill this in. So we're going to start, because bamboo plants take so long to grow into mature plants. And then I would like you to finish the rest of that statement. There have been shortages in the past. And you're going to end with quotation marks. So, according to pandas, it says, and then you're going to copy the underlined. Because bamboo plants take so long to grow into mature plants, there have been shortages in the past. I'm going to give you a few seconds to do that. If you need more time, pause the video and continue to write. Because bamboo plants take so long to grow into mature plants, there have been shortages in the past. So, now we need to explain that piece of evidence right here. Why does this piece of text support our answer that the panda population is decreasing? I'm going to say, this supports our answer because, and now let's think, why does this support our answer? Bamboo plants take so long to grow into mature plants that they have shortages. And pandas eat bamboo. So, this supports our answer because there's not enough mature bamboo plants for pandas to eat. So, this supports our answer because there's not enough mature plants for pandas to eat, and they need a lot of food to survive. So there are not enough mature bamboo plants for pandas to survive because they eat, or they need to eat, a lot of bamboo. So, this supports our answer because there are not enough mature bamboo plants for pandas to survive because they need to eat a lot of bamboo. I will give you some time to look at this. need more time, pause the video right now. We're going to move on to the final piece of evidence, but you may pause the video to finish this if you need time. So now we're going to cite our last piece of evidence. You could look at either article, since we already used an example from each, but we are going to look at this article. So we are on the first page. Right underneath, it says page 2, but it's actually on the first page. So we're going to look at this piece of evidence that is underlined. With the influx of humans, not only was the panda's natural habitat destroyed, but their major food supply, bamboo, was also being destroyed. So we're going to use this last piece of evidence, and we're going to put it right here. As a sentence starter, let's think. We could say, we already said based on and according to. We could just say in the article, pandas an endangered species, it says. So we're going to just write, in the article, pandas an endangered species. It says, and then we're going to copy this line in. So, with this influx of humans, not only was the panda's natural habitat destroyed, but their major food supply, bamboo, was also being destroyed. So you can start copying that over. With this influx of humans, not only was the panda's natural, you may fill in the rest and end with quotation marks. So with this influx of humans, not only was the panda's natural habitat destroyed, but their major food supply, bamboo, was also being destroyed. Now we need to explain again, why does this piece of evidence support our answer that the panda population is decreasing for many reasons? So, influx means that there's a lot more, so there wasn't as many before, but now there's a lot more and it's growing rapidly. So there's a lot more humans, and they're destroying the panda's natural habitat. And in their natural habitat was bamboo, and the bamboo was being destroyed. So think about, how does that explain the panda population decreasing for many reasons? It kind of goes along with our last piece of explanation, but it's a little bit different. So we're going to say, we can say this again. This proves that the population is decreasing because, and now let's think, how does this prove that the population is decreasing? How does this line prove that the population is decreasing? There are so many humans that they're destroying where the panda lives, and their food is being destroyed. So we can say, this proves that the population is decreasing because the humans, the many humans, so we know there's a lot, are destroying, let's think, can we think of another word for destroying? Are hurting panda's home, which is taking away their food supply. If pandas don't have food, they can't survive. So we wrote that this proves that the population is decreasing because the many humans are hurting the panda's home, which is taking away their food supply. If pandas don't have food, they can't survive. One more time. This proves that the population is decreasing because the many humans are hurting the panda's home, which is taking away their food supply. If pandas don't have food, they can't survive. I'm going to give you a little bit to finish copying that. Again, if you need to pause the video to finish, feel free to pause the video at any time. Alright, we filled out the bulk of our graphic organizer. So we read the question, answered the question, cited our evidence, explained our evidence. Now we just need to restate our answer. So we need to think about, how can we say the panda population is decreasing for many reasons? Remember I said earlier that decreasing is getting smaller. So we could say the panda population is getting smaller for the reasons listed above and many others. You may come up with your own restatement if you want, but you could say the panda population is getting smaller for the reasons listed above and many others. Oops, spelled many wrong. The panda population is getting smaller for the reasons listed above and many others. The panda population is getting smaller for the reasons listed above and many others. Alright, you may go back into the video to look through everything again if you would like, if you missed anything. If you have finished at this point, you may look on Schoology for further directions. Good job!